there.
Hi, how are you?
All right. Did you already interview the kid?
Yes.
Oh, you did?
I've already seen the kiddo. So I got this report because this is a home daycare. The mother was under the impression that she's licensed.
This case begins when the Department of Children and Families received a complaint about 2 alarming incidents involving a 2-year-old at an unlicensed home daycare run by a woman caring for several children. But as officers began looking deeper, the situation raised even more concern.
I have licensing with me. She was parked down there. Her name's Hope, but she's not licensed. And mom reported that she has up to like 5 kids at a time in her care. There's been some issues with supervision. The 2-year-old broke while in her care last week. Mom took the kiddo to the hospital. Hospital basically said the injury is inconsistent with the child falling on her own, and something or someone must have fallen on her. And the daycare owner was unable to provide an explanation as to what happened. So, and then like 2 days prior, kiddo got her finger stuck in a closet door and ripped the off the nail bed, and basically didn't say anything to mom until mom said something about it. And she goes, "Oh yeah, I knew she was sitting in there messing with the door," but then didn't do anything to stop it. So,
hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right. You got the sheet? The cover
No,
sheet?
we're remote right now. We moved offices, and we don't have access to literally anything. So I had to write down Anaya Johnson.
All right. Look that up real quick.
Officers first went to the child's mother's home to check on the child's condition and understand what really happened. Doctors had already raised concerns. The child's leg didn't match a simple fall, suggesting something more serious may have occurred. That's when officers started asking deeper questions. If it wasn't an accident, then what really happened inside that daycare?
I didn't let it burn long enough.
Hello.
Hi, Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
My name's Alyssa. I'm with the Department of Children and Families. I'm here because I received your report with some concerns in regard to a little kiddo that may have broken her leg.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to speak to you about that.
Let me get my shoes.
Sure. So, I just need basically your side of what happened and, an explanation of how she may have gotten
I can get in the shade.
Yeah, it's hot over there.
So, basically, she was just running and playing, and she just basically fell down face forward. And I think the way she fell down is how she came down wrong on her leg, and I think that's how it broke.
Okay, where was she when she was running and playing?
In the living room.
In the living room?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you in the living room with her?
I was sitting in the kitchen.
In the kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay. Was anybody else in the home?
No.
Was she the only kid here?
My son was here, and there was another child here.
Okay. What's your son's name?
His name is Wayne. Wayne.
How old is he?
5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Were they playing together?
Yeah, they were all playing.
Okay. Okay, so she was running and playing in the living room, fell down.
Yep, that's what
And then what happened when she fell?
She fell down and she got up and she started complaining and she fell back down. She started to cry. When I seen she started to cry, I just went to her, to check her out.
Okay. Was she able to walk at all after that?
No.
No.
I stood her up, but when she stood up, she's still like that.
Okay.
So she wasn't able to walk.
About what time did this happen?
I'll just say like 3:30. I know it was in the afternoon.
What time?
Yeah, 3:30.
3:30.
Okay, so then
After that happened, I texted her mom, told her what happened. She was like, I'm on the way to come get her. When she got here, I explained again what happened. And she left. They went to the hospital. She told me what happened.
okay.
Yeah.
And then on a regular day for you, you have a home daycare, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so how many kids are normally in your care?
4.
4 kids?
Yes.
Okay. Is that not including your son?
No, not including him.
Okay.
He was home for getting ready for school, so summer basically.
Okay.
He was home for 2 weeks from his preschool daycare.
Okay, where does he go?
He used to go to Infinite Potential Learning Center, but he started at Jameson next Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know of an incident a couple days prior where she got her finger stuck in a closet door.
Yeah, she slammed it in the closet
She
door.
slammed it.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
She was playing in the closet door, opening and shutting it, and she slammed her
in
finger.
what bedroom?
My
Other
bedroom.
or-
Yeah, master bedroom.
Okay. And were you in there with her?
Yes.
Okay. Did you try to redirect her at all to get her to
Yes,
stop
of
doing
course.
that? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to, well, I redirect all the time, but, you know, I can't physically, you know, restrain somebody's child from doing something, so I can only redirect as much as I can verbally, but, you know, that's something I can do. Yeah.
Has anything like this happened with any of the other kids?
No, never. This is my first incident ever.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Have you talked to?
I text her after it happened, after she told me she broke her leg. I said, you know, I'm sorry. Let me know if there's anything I can do or bring to her. You know, after you guys get discharged. She didn't text me back. And then I texted her the next morning. I was like, hey, how's she doing? And she never texted me back. So I haven't talked to her at all. Which is understandable. I know she's upset, but you know, I wanted her to know that it was really an accident. I've had her for over 2 years, and nothing has ever happened to her or any of my kids that I had. So I just wanted her to know that it was an accident.
She's been with you 2 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, things happen. It was an accident. I felt really bad about it. I still really feel bad about it, but it was an accident. So that's all I can really say.
When it happened, you were in the kitchen. Is in the home? Are you able to see the living room?
Yeah. So I have a bar, but I can see over the bar into the living room.
And that's where you were sitting?
Yeah. Well, I was standing.
Well, okay.
Yeah, that's where I was.
All right. And then how were they like running in a circle?
They were just all
playing
running.
tag?
No,
Was it,
just
like
all running.
just running around?
Yeah.
Causing craziness?
Yeah.
Okay. And then about what time did mom get hurt?
Maybe, I'll say 4, maybe like 30 minutes later from when I text her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you give or anything?
No.
No.
Nope.
Just you here? Nobody else? Besides your son and
Yeah.
the
Who
kids?
lives here?
Yeah, no, were there any other adults here
No.
at that time? Okay.
Yeah. Just me and my son.
Okay. All right. Like I said, if you need anything, reach out.
Okay, I will.
And if I need anything, I'll call you.
Okay. Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Thanks to you.
You're welcome.
But things quickly changed for the 25-year-old. At first, she told officers the child had simply fallen, and the injury happened by accident. That's when officers knew something was off.
Okay. You don't have any kids here now, do you?
No.
Okay. It's just you?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. That was their main concern. The main concern was making sure that I believe licensing or whatever told
Yeah,
you
they told me I couldn't have any kids.
couldn't have any kids right now.
Yeah.
So they wanted to talk to you about that. They also wanted to talk to you about a few other things.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, I do have to put you in handcuffs.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they want to talk to you that way. So, if you just turn around, put your hands behind your back. All right.
Can I? Zay. Wow. Oh my gosh. Am I going to jail?
That I don't know. I know the detectives want to talk to you.
Go, can you go get my shoes, please? Can I call my mom?
You've been really cooperative with me, so yeah, if you want to call her.
8012.
Like I said, I don't know what's going on, but I know they said they want to talk to you a little bit further.
Okay.
Okay, what?
About the incident, yeah, at the station.
Hello. Oh, well, the police came here and I'm in handcuffs and they're taking me to the station.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Do you want to take the phone with you?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
My key, oh, no.
Wait. Let me talk to him.
She right here. I'm right here, Mom. They just want
So
to.
what is this about?
They just want to talk to me down at
Do you
the
need
station
details?
about the.
Well, why do you have to have handcuffs on?
I don't know. They just want to talk to me down at the station.
You have to be took and can I talk to him?
You on speaker?
Yes, ma'am.
Why is
Detec-
she in handcuffs, sir? She didn't break a law.
per detectives, that's what they were requesting.
They're requesting that she be put in handcuffs. She didn't break the law. Nice.
Ma'am, I don't know
It's
anything
a-
about this
Mary.
case.
Moss, it's.
What station we going to?
Hello?
Wait up there, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello?
Hello.
Do you need anything?
They're just taking me down. That's all they can say.
Is this her
Why
phone?
is she in
Okay.
handcuffs? Take you down where?
To the police station.
Police station.
Police station.
If you want. Yeah.
We'll just try and get it done with for you.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't know anything about this.
Huh? Okay.
sorry. I'm sorry. It's not meant for comforting here. Sorry.
Anaya, 25 years old, was arrested and charged with child neglect causing great bodily harm and with operating an unlicensed daycare facility. She was booked into the Pinellas County Jail and held without bond. In a post-Miranda statement, she admitted to investigators that she was not licensed and that she had been operating using paperwork that listed her as the licensee of a daycare service that, in any meaningful sense, did not exist. Investigators believe as many as 5 children on different days had been in that home, and the parents, in every case, believed she was licensed. And here is what stays with you about a case like this one. It isn't anger, exactly. Anger comes and goes. It isn't even shocking, because anyone who's followed enough of these cases knows that the unlicensed home daycare is not rare. It is one of the most under-regulated, under-watched corners of childcare in this country, and it has been that way for a long time. Let us know your thoughts down below and hit subscribe for more cases like this.